Nice. Dynamite snows and storm. Này. Nada, blah blah blah. Low.
It is opening night, a huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? It's Borussia Dortmund, and they take on Barcelona. It's coming up live next on EA TV. Good evening, everyone. We're at the home of the Schwarz-Gelben, as they're known here in Germany, Borussia Dortmund, and what a venue this is. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Borussia Dortmund versus Barcelona.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Witzel, going well.
Offside.
It could be up for grabs.
Yeah, Udan.
Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Well, how is this game still level? Really good goal.
A deft clearance.
यो भ्याउँदैन होला यो फिक्स ओए
Manuel Akanji. Possession.
नहीं
I always think it's impossible, Lee, not to be moved when you're covering Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, as the club motto tells you, Mesh que un club, more than just a football club.
Well, you feel that as soon as you come into the stadium, don't you? Even if the team's not playing particularly well, the fans let you know that they're here to support those famous Barcelona shirts, and they do it week in, week out.
That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Dembele. Give it away. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Julian Brandt. Magnificent defending. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Well, match day one in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section?
Well, I think the visits inside are going to be the strongest throughout the group, and they'll be looking to start the campaign off with 3. Away points, how good would that be? They're very strong, you'd say stronger than the others in the group, so I'm pretty sure they'll finish top.
Dembele getting forward and putting his body on the line. Royce. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And news of a goal in the Inter game. Let's hear about that goal from Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Inter. 11 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. A player who you have to describe as a match winner in waiting, Marco Reus. Lee, what are your expectations as regards his performance today?
Well, the ball possession will be...
And he takes it all. No problems for Goodkey.
Nice. Nice try.
This is Neymar. Griezmann. Barca making progress. What can they do from this position? Sancho now. This might be ideal for the counter. Brandt. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Hazard. And here's Brandt. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Royce taking this one. A very effective clearance. Witzel. It's a weighted pass. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change.
And now Coutinho. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. Will they get themselves level here? Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Not a good pass. Dembele. It could be up for grabs. Brandt with it. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Others in the vicinity. Electing to cross into the centre. Fisted clear. Well, he's been forced out of play this time. And providing width. Jadon Sancho. And Royce is in there. Well, he failed to get it away properly.
Dime assist.
For Borussia Dortmund, it is going their way.
Well, sometimes being at the right place at the right time gets
Qual
you
è
the goal
Dio
on
se
this
stai
occasion. It's a simple goal
Putta me
from
vuole.
his point of view.
Well, a second goal for them here.
यस्तो छ न आफ्नो ड्रिबल गर्ने तर को मेसी हो कि हो गरेछ
They've lost the ball, Dortmund.
यो मेसी हो भने
He continues to make hay. And they've won the ball back following that challenge.
Well, look at the stats. Dortmund controlling possession here. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
He must finish! And a goal kick is the outcome. And now Coutinho. Griezmann. Dembele on the ball.
ए पास
Now Griezmann. Coutinho. Coutinho. Griezmann. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Royce. Mario Götze. That is tackling of the highest order.
मेसीलाई चलाउन खोज्छ यार
Now Griezmann.
फल यार यस्तो
Well,
रोक्दै
great read there to intercept.
यस्तो छ आफ्नो डिफेन्डर मार्दै
It did look on for them, but not to be. The keeper completely untroubled. Coutinho. Now Griezmann. Suarez. And now Coutinho. Maneuvering for Coutinho.
यस्तो चान्स पाउँदा त हान्न
Still
यार यो नि
alive.
हान्दैन
Top quality goalkeeping from Roman Bürki. Royce. A lot of space afforded Borussia Dortmund.
हो
He read the situation defensively and did his job. And Lionel Messi giving it away, not really like it.
के भयो फेरि ल के भयो यार
Well, in Catalan they say "Més que un club," more than a club, and this has always been more than just
यो
any old
बुवारेजलाई त
competition for
निकाल्यो
Barcelona
भने
League.
क्या हो
Well, it's almost their own. They just love playing in this competition. We always get good games when Barcelona turn up, and I don't think we're in for
Even
anything
Paul
other than
Sainz
that in the
होला,
group stages. They'll be concentrated because they're professionals, and that'll probably get them through to the knockout stages, and then we know what happens from there.
Read it magnificently
Even Paul
and
Sainz होला.
intercepted.
यो फल्दैन मैले हाने भने
Dembele and Neymar. That effort wayward to say the least, Lee.
Well, it's all about his body shape. Look what he's doing.
Neymar.
के पास
Barcelona
दियो
have given it
बुमाले
away. An abundance of space. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Space and time for the cross. Cleared away. Gliding through the gears. He wasn't
यत्तेरी
messing around with the clearance. He takes aim. No problems for
Nice
good
try,
keep.
yeah.
Witsel. Brandt. Not a particularly strong challenge.
हान्दै अर्को पनि थप्दै
Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, if you're looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Suarez. Coutinho. Suarez.
के भएको यो
trailing as they are. What will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, so far I'd give Barcelona just 6 out of 10. They've been the nearly team.
Griezmann with it. The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
Sancho now. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here.
Fall होला
Axel Witsel.
रेड कार्ड देना
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, he has just veered into an offside position this time. Griezmann. Messi. Well, they have the ball once more. Not what he was intending. Bad pass.
किन यो कसम मिला छ भन्ने सुआरेज हैन
There they first half.
हामी मेसीलाई बिचबाट हेलाइदिने ग्रिजबाट कलर ल्याउँदा ठिक होला र्याकेटिच
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. And they've won possession again. Royce. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Götze moving infield.
Oh, goal.
Chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
देना तेरा पाउला पास
And passing with a velvet touch. Marco Reus. The timing was perfect. It had to be. Rakitic on the ball. Griezmann. Dembele on the ball. Jordi Alba. Dembele. Showing patience as well as persistence in the
ए
build-up.
मैले फलाने हो धन्न करियरै गएको थिएँ नि
Manuel Akanji.
त्यस्तो फलाने
Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Barcelona facing Inter.
Yeah, break from league action for players. Always a good atmosphere when it's knockout football. Should be a great match, that.
Brandt. Jadon Sancho. Promising sequence. Sancho.
ल
Well, he's thwarted him almost
तेरो
effortlessly.
यो को पक
And this chance for Reus. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant. So they restart the game, and only one team in it.
ल
Here's Götze now. Reus. Well, it's a fine-looking Dortmund attack, but the question is, what can they do from this position? So after that, a goal kick it'll be. 2 substitutes on at once for Borussia Dortmund. Emre Can. Sancho. And showing fine vision. Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And it's Marco Reus. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. And now Coutinho. Outrageously skillful. Ivan Rakitic. And now Coutinho. Lionel Messi. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Played into the centre of the box. Just couldn't capitalise there. Couldn't hang on to it. Superbly read and
ball control
executed. Torgan Hazard. Teamwork might be the key. Sancho, promising looking ball. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Just veered into an offside position this time. Dembele. Lionel Messi. Dembele. Well, that's a... A splendid piece of challenging. And a throw-in it's going to be. Substitution time it is. De Jong. Mats Hummels with that important block. Might be dangerous. Griezmann. Against the crossbar. Thundered clear.
Well, we both jumped off our seats there, Derek. We thought it was in, but it wasn't to be.
Neymar. De Jong. Rakitic. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. So 20 minutes to go. Sancho. Just couldn't keep the ball.
Yo was a game just serious, right?
Giving them the gift of possession. It's with Guerrero. Guerrero. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? And slipped through beautifully. Sancho. Shot attempted. And a fine stop. Hazard. Playing with purpose and control. De Jong. 15 minutes remaining. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. And he's broken free. Can they put it away? It's been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, Dortmund have had no problem creating tonight.
Chance for Coutinho. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McAnally can fill us in.
It's a goal for the visitors. 77 minutes played. 1-1.
Regular updates from Alan McAnally along the way.
He
was in the right place to intercept. He's found a pocket of space. Chan. Well, clattered away. Effective pass by Coutinho. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Rakitic. Now Griezmann. Ivan Rakitic. Rakitic. Well, he made
Fall
that
at you, the fall,
interception
dude.
look routine. In truth, it wasn't. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Guerrero, untidy in possession. Jordi Alba. Tremendous intuition to win it back.
Low, yeah.
Neymar. Messi. Coutinho.
Messi le आफ्नो पोजिसन बिर्स्यो भने
Now Jordi Alba. De Jong. Really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try though, but when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
And now Coutinho. Jordi Alba.
पाँच दिन न 3 दिन कसले लाउँछ भने नेमार
Sancho.
बुमा
Emre Can now. And he's made headway. And he scored that
जम्मा
last
आधी
twice.
दर्जन हैन
They simply cannot stop him. And no
के
wonder
टिम
he's
हो यार
enjoying
यो
himself.
बार्सा यो नि पास
Well,
छैन
if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. De Jong. Messi. Now Griezmann. Piqué. Frankie de Jong. Coutinho. Gliding through the gears. Rakitic.
कहाँ गोल हान्न सक्छ बार्सा पो हो त
Just cleared away in the nick of time. Coutinho. Coutinho.
है हानिरह्यो
One back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, he's gone for pure power, and why not when you've got a rocket in your boot? What a strike.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Royce. Delaney. Hummels. It's with Guerrero. Getting forward. A good and fair challenge. Messi. And that is that. Good ball movement and a decent position here for... You would think this game has epic written all over it. Two heavyweights of Europe, and both have the potential to go far. It's Barcelona. They take on Inter next on EA TV. Hello, wherever you happen to be. Welcome to Catalonia. Welcome to Barcelona. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It's Barcelona up against Inter.
Thank you, Derek. Well, there's been a lot of pressure on these Barca players after their opening game in the Champions League. Every one of those players will feel the pressure now, not only from the club officials, coaches, but also the fans. They need to do better.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Clément Lenglet in the centre of defence. And the defenders had better be on their toes because leading the line is Luis Suarez. Messi. Coutinho.
Paul, yeah.
And cleared away. The Inter starting lineup. Samir Handanovic begins in goal. Christian Eriksen plays alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset.
यत्रो गजाङ-गुजुङ भयो मैले त बल पाउने नै
Well, that is how to run at defenders. Griezmann. Barca making progress. What can they do? And in with a real chance.
यस्तो
Coming to
लक्स
the goalkeeper's aid. Robbed them. But on the domestic front, everything went swimmingly for Barcelona last time round, securing the 26th league title and with 3 games to spare.
Oh, absolutely, they're a winning machine. Real Madrid's demise might have had something to do with that. They won the league by 11 points and were 19 points ahead of Madrid. Really confident finish to the end of the season, and 3 games to go, get the flip-flops on.
Can he give them the lead? Just drifted into the illegal position, offside in the opinion of the officials. So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, we're in for a real belter, I think. So much hype leading up to this game. Both teams expected to go deep into this competition. Can't wait for this one.
Teammate in support. Candreva! Ter Stegen with a great save. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
Given away. Well, it's a bit hard to have Neymar in the starting 11 and not make him the focus of attention, Lee.
Well, absolutely. He is a brilliant footballer with the ball. Not so great without the ball. He will wait for the ball to come to him. As soon as he gets it, his dream is to dribble at defenders and beat them, and he's a pure Brazilian.
And now Coutinho. Jordi Alba. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. And blocked by Godin. And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw. Coutinho. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Sergio Roberto. Now Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Promising sequence.
Alba inside.
Passing it around with aplomb. Just couldn't keep the ball. Jordi Alba. Dembele. On the pass, waited.
यस्तो अपर्च्युनिटी पाउँदैन है
It's there for him.
यो कालेले के हान्थ्यो
Situation, and the goalkeeper does his job.
Really good experience there. Picked his time. Really good save.
And not so far away. Just a bit too much height on it.
Well, the keeper's beaten. He's gone for precision over power. It's a good effort.
Martinez. Ericsson. Asamoah. And the cross blocked by Piqué.
वाह
Oh, goodness, he
11
was
जना
right
छ
on top of the situation
11
to get
जनालाई
the ball
छोडेर
back for his team.
अपोनेन्टको खुट्टामा बल दिन्छ यार
Asamoah. And fed forwards. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
Now Griezmann. Dembele. Dembele. Now Jordi Alba. This is Neymar. Dembele on the ball. Barcelona moving the ball swiftly and finding themselves in a promising position.
नाइस
Brozovic. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, fizzling out, but they still have the ball. Well, someone has found the net at the Signal Iduna Park. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. It's been
Intelligent threaded pass here. Clean
यो
challenge.
पिकेलाई
Good thing
कहाँ
from his point
छलाउन
of view.
सक्छ
Apologies to Alan McInally for having to cut him off. To confirm, Dortmund have scored in that game.
के कसरी
Their
यस्तो
lead
पास दिन
stands
सक्छ
at
भने
1-0 presently. Vecino. And he's broken free.
ओइ
That's an
ओइ ओइ
important intervention.
Well, the stats don't lie, Derek. Barcelona controlling the play over the last 15 minutes. Can they keep that pressure on and get the goal their play deserves? They just need to be a little bit more clinical.
Suarez. Read it superbly to take back possession. Asamoah. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. And they've won possession again. Godin. Vecino. Candreva here. Vecino. They could nudge in front.
ओए त्यही त कहाँ सक्छ पिकेलाई
And now they have the ball back. And
कहाँ
they deal with
सक्छ
the threat
पिकेलाई
this time.
दामी
And now
रेड
Coutinho.
पो रहेछ
Griezmann. Messi. Dembele on the ball. Neymar. Really needs
पेनाल्टी
to be
पेनाल्टी
set on
पेनाल्टी
the challenge
ये
inside.
के रेफ्री हो यो
Well, listen to that, Derek. They think it was a nailed-on pen. The ref didn't know.
Candreva. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Regain possession.
आस दिन नि त्यसकै खुट्टा के खुट्टाबाट छिरेर बल जान्छ सोच्यो भनेर
Can they switch to an even higher gear? Ericsson. He's enjoying space. Patient build-up at the moment. Jordi Alba. Now Griezmann. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. And an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. The ball with Martinez. Asamoah. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. An awful lot of green space to run into. Opportunity it is. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a one-versus-one situation.
Well, high fives all round to the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Pretty comfortable piece of defending. He's got space. He has time to play it over. Vecino, and the no-nonsense clearance. Vecino on the ball. He has teammates to play it to. Candreva. Lukaku might fancy it, you know. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. He could pick out a teammate. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Sergio Roberto. Dembele. And now Coutinho. Brozovic. Vecino. Running with the ball confidently. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
Dembele. Now Griezmann. Suarez saw his pass intercepted. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Taking care of business defensively here. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Suarez outfoxed by the defender in that case. Martinez. A chance to whip it in. Brozovic. Martinez. An important interception.
Goal
Well,
and
the
chance
first
for
45 minutes have come and gone. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation.
Intercept गर्दाखेरि पनि उनीहरुको उनीहरुकै बल जानु पर्ने
Romelu Lukaku now. Eriksson. The referee, fine ball from Eriksson. Electing to cross into the centre. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Barca maintain possession, advantage. Barcelona free kick, it'll be here. And deep into the penalty area. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Eriksson. Asamoah. Given away. Coutinho. He takes aim. Can they put it away? Steered out of play, and a throw-in coming up. Dembele, and space for the cross. Griezmann, he's going forward well here. Can they take the lead? And it's gone behind for the corner. Messi with the corner.
Well,
really stout defending there, off the line. Griezmann, now can he deliver accurately? Coutinho, and putting his body on the line. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for beautifully disguised ball. Eriksson giving it a try. And just a whisker away with that effort.
Well, he chose his instep. Good technique, just wide.
And now Coutinho. Beautifully weighted ball. The end product just wasn't there.
Suarez लाई त अब केही भन्नै छोडिसक्यो
Lukaku. Oh, nice ball. He's enjoying space. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. This is Asamoah. That's how to rob them of possession. Suarez.
Wait. Suarez लाई नजिकै हो के
Christian Eriksen now. Asamoah.
He's a great player.
Messi.
यस्तो चान्स त पाउँदैन है
Can he finish this? It's still a lot.
Done.
Neymar with the
Messi
goal. Just what you would expect to see from the brilliant Brazilian. So back underway, and it's Barcelona holding the advantage. This might have potential.
ए पिकेलाई छलाउने त सोचेन छोको नि जुङ्गाड हो ए ल ठीक छ
Not ideal for him. He was booked earlier. PK already booked and now sent off in this game.
So how's that going to affect the game defensively? They're going to have to reshuffle again.
Making sure nothing untoward happened. He continues to make hay. Has a go. What a high-quality stop it was.
Hello, red card
Look at the
has
speed he sets himself, Derek. He gets ready and makes a really good save.
Brozovic, big chance to get them on terms. And good work to deny the chance. One goal down, but now a corner kick. It hasn't come to very much. Sensi has it. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Will it be? Keeper did his job to begin with.
Wait.
Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
यस्तो के छलाउँछ यार मेरो प्लेयरले त
Contest 1-1. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. End product or not. Not quite the counter-attack that they had in mind. Eriksen. Ranocchia. Now Brozovic. Read it magnificently and intercepted.
कसरी उडाएर पास
Lost possession.
L1 थिचेको छैन
Eriksen. Sanchez.
यो नि पाउँदिन होला मैले हो
Good visualization and execution. Crossed in by Alexis Sanchez. Well, the keeper certainly didn't want to gamble with that, and a corner it'll be. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Not to be this time. And let's join Alan McInally now, because I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Borussia Dortmund game. Alan.
It's the second goal for
के
Borussia
मेसीले सक्छ
Dortmund.
भन्दा
It's been scored by Axel Witsel. A perfect cross found him in acres of space, 6 yards out, and he made no mistake with the header. 69 minutes played, 2-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Sensi has it. Lukaku. Can they get in behind them? Tremendous ball played through. Lukaku might fancy it, you know. Whatever. Can he put it away? Ter Stegen with a great save. Well, the post getting in the way there.
Well, Derek, the stats don't lie. It's a very, very entertaining game. Very close as well. somebody's going to win it, or are they?
Teammates could potentially... Can he give them the lead?
Lagi rहा छ
Will always have expected to grab hold of that one. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. Barella. Martinez. Alexis Sanchez. Ericsson. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. Thundered clear.
पाए मेसीले पाए
Well, possession ceded. Threaded through by Lukaku. Ericsson. Alexis Sanchez. And a good-looking ball. He knows more than most about the art of finishing. Romelu Lukaku. So they're playing once more. Will Barcelona be able to bounce back? He's found a pocket of space. Candreva here. That's how to flummox the opposing defender. It's there for him. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Griezmann. And now Coutinho. Coming. Candreva here. Dembele. Griezmann. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Can he make it count? Griezmann! They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale. 3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked?
Red card दे.
And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Lukaku. Martinez! Well, body in the way. Candreva here. Good technique displayed. Oh, surely. Oh, it's off the post. What a vital intervention. They've given it away. Wonderful block. Ericsson's pass.
किन पछि डिफेन्ड भइरहेछ आफै किन पछि गर्छ पेनाल्टी ल
And there it is, a penalty given and a chance perhaps for them to finish this off. And the keeper
कहाँ सक्छ है
another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. It comes to nothing. Sanchez. Sanchez. Martinez. The possession lost, intercepted.
Can these Barcelona players respond to the amazing energy from these fans?
Lukaku! Danger averted and game still on.
Late drama yet. It's still possible.
Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Has a go.
वाह
It's gone in.
आफ्नो टिमले कतै एसिस्ट दिन्छ यार
Well, here it is again. It's a better angle of it. He's leaning back, and that's why it goes so high. He's a little bit lucky. No, he won't care.
A chance to revisit the goal. So the current scoreline, 4-2. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Sensi has it. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Martinez. Romelu Lukaku now. Candreva here. Well, that's the kind of player you want from your defender. It's the high-pressure, high-intensity approach. Messi. Now Griezmann.
इरा 100 देना पड़ेगा इधर बोर्सा में ये चीज़ है कहाँ देंगे
Griezmann and a fine stop. Now Griezmann. That's it, the final whistle, and the malaise in Europe continues. Points dropped once again. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It is Slavia Prague facing Barcelona.
Yeah, Derek, thanks. You can't really go on and win tournaments unless you're consistent in the group stages. Very important you don't drop points. Looking forward to this one.
Given away. Coutinho.
Please, यार ये था.
Breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free roll.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Samuel Umtiti starts alongside Clément Lenglet in the centre of defence. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. Griezmann. Coutinho. Defensive efficiency personified. Well, the normally brilliant Barcelona haven't been quite as brilliant in the group stage up to now anyway, and their supporters are hoping for a big upturn in fortunes this time round.
Well, it's been poor form, poor tactics, poor all round from everybody really, and there needs to be a big improvement.
It has to be! Now that's fine goalkeeping, real concentration. Corner kick played in.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today. They have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. It looks promising. It needs an accurate cross. In position to give them the lead, maybe. And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Traore. Orayinka. By no means on his own here. It is a decent looking attack here. Straight into the meat of the penalty area. Still alive. And first class defending cleared off the line. Breaking at pace.
यो गोल भएन
Might
भने
be a
त
chance
कसम
here. Messi!
वाह
An excellent example of counter-attacking football and almost a goal.
Well, they broke at speed and looked like they were going to capitalise, not far off target.
A very attractive looking move, easy on the eye, but nothing there. Griezmann.
पास दिइहाल्नु कसले पर्खेर बस्छ भने आइज पछि
Lost
पछि
possession. Danger averted for now. Now Jordi Alba. Now Griezmann. Suarez. Coutinho. He has time to play it over.
यो चाहिँ मैले अननेसेसरी नै गरेँ
Throw-ins given. Dembele. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Ibrahim Traore. Failed to keep hold of it. Might really be able to trouble them here. The defender doing his job. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Griezmann. Just too much on that pass.
पास त दामी कटायो किपर कहाँबाट आइपुग्यो
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Michael Friedrich now. Traore. A chance maybe from the wide position.
ए केही त गर कोही त गर केही त रोक कोही रोक न
Wonderful chance. The opening goal. Due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead.
The opening goal of the game then. Now Jordi Alba. Griezmann. Samuel Umtiti. Dembele. Longley. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Borgio has it. Traore. And on the ball, Jan Borgio. Top-class defending.
यो नि गोल नहाल्दा कस्तो मेसी
See some progress with the ball at his feet.
नहाल भने साँच्चीकै हाल्ने यार
Penalty area. And it was turned out, so a throw-in will be next. Dembele. Ready
Fall
superbly
कस्तो
to take
रोक्दैछ
back
यार
possession. This might be the perfect
यो fall
counter-attacking
होला
opportunity. Well, it petered out. He's given us away. On and on he goes.
सही ल्याङ्गले
Neymar. Will they get themselves level here? Still
ठुक्क
able to do a bit of damage. Just cleared away in the nick of time. And Neymar getting forward. Coutinho prepared to fire.
दामी
Simple
कटाएको
for
यार
the
तर
keeper. Now Griezmann. Longley. Griezmann. Dembele. And now this is Longley. Dembele. Griezmann. Effective challenge.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but
You
to their
interception
credit, they've
over
been
there.
absolutely blistering on the counter-attack. They just sit back, hit you on the break, and it's really working for this team.
Given away by Barcelona. And scope for them to
मेरो
produce
टिम हुँदा
something
होला यिनीहरूलाई
exciting. He must finish. Wonderful
पास
save from
नगर्ला भन्ने
Mark
चिन्दै
and
छैन
great
होला र
assist.
आफ्नै टिमले
Keeping it
उनीहरूलाई
out the net's
दिइरहेछ
his speciality. What a save that is.
And a strong glove on the ball from the
यो
keeper.
चाहिँ लग्नु यार प्लिज कुदे जस्तो गरेर प्र्याङ्क हान्छ अरे मेसी पनि
Intercepted. Griezmann. And it's a quality pass. Well, just couldn't keep himself
Offside,
onside. Well, they are on the wrong end of the scoreline. But Lee, your overall thoughts on their current situation?
Well, Barcelona find themselves still very much in this game. Such fine margins between success and failure at this level. They need to stick to the game plan and hope it turns round in the second half.
लौ ए खतरा स्किल देखाइदिएर
Neymar. Suarez. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Vladimir Kufa. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Will he play it in? Went in strongly, decisively.
चिन्तै छैन के ल आफ्नै प्लेयरले पास दिइदिइहाल्छ अपोनेन्टलाई
Now this
One
might
goal,
pay
Andy.
dividends. And the keeper had to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
And the keeper has custody of the ball, but just a few seconds beforehand, he had a big save to make.
Well, keep hold of it. Have a breather, because that first save
यस्तो
deserves
चान्स
us
त
all.
जिन्दगी पाउँदैन यो नि गोल हानेन भने चाहिँ म केही भन्न
And the
सक्दिनँ
goal gaping at him. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level.
गोलान्दो
Well, the
गोलान्दो
earlier
गोलान्दो
goal cancelled out. One apiece. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And now Coutinho. Fine ball from Antoine Griezmann.
रोक्यो यार तर ए
The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. And the goalkeeper not offering any scraps that time. Now Griezmann. Coutinho. Manoeuvring forward, Coutinho.
कस्तो रोक्दिया ए
Well, the managers will now deliver their half. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Couldn't keep it.
बाइलान्दो
An incisive pass. Are they going to forge ahead? Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Traore. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And Neymar. Still looking for space. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Now he must favour the cross. Longley.
3 दिन नलगाना यार ए
After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Can he do it from miles out?
ओए
And that's a fine stop. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation.
दामी गोल जान्थ्यो यार यो
The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. And he failed to get it away properly. Neymar thrives on running at defenders. And he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Can they hit on the break? Borgil, and passing with a velvet touch.
स्विच हुन
And it might be.
के भन्नु यार मलाई
And it's gone in. So they're playing once more. Will Barcelona be able to bounce back? And he's taken it away. Borgil, Traore, Nicolai Stanciu. It's with Shevchik. And that's an important intervention. Poor attempt at a pass, really.
Well, as we can see, Barcelona enjoying the lion's share of possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get around them as opposed to trying to go through the middle.
And putting his body on the line. And now Coutinho. Dembele. Coutinho. Tremendous ball.
जान्थ्यो यार तर गोल
Nicolai Stanciu. It's with Shevchik. Stanciu.
के हो आवाज कम आयो यत्रो ठाउँ छ यार ती दुईजना डिफेन्डर भएको ठाउँमै बल दिनुपर्छ हैन यो फल होला
Thunder's clear.
Well, the ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
Well, they're on the scent of something positive. He's in with a chance. And it's come off the keeper. It's an important piece of defending. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, the clearance half-hearted.
yeah.
Keeper didn't quite do enough. What can he do from here? Danger averted for now. Nicolai Stanciu. Stanislav Tetzel.
हजुर
Well, that is how to run. Can't miss, surely. It's still alive.
नछुन न
And across the touchline, so a throw in here.
ल आज मेरै
And
मैले
teammates to play it to.
यो नि गोल हो छोड्दैन
It's a fairly
छोड्दैन
easy save for any keeper to make. Suarez.
यस्तो पास त कहिले नहुँदैन खुट्टा नि
There's a slide rule pass. Oh, a vital interception. Cleared away. And now passing it through. The pressure
Wow,
was on the
Suarez,
keeper
wow.
following the threaded pass.
बेस्ट स्ट्राइकर अफ आवर जेनेरेसन
It is to be a throw-in. Substitution time it is. Suarez. Now here's Arturo Vidal.
फल
They've given it away.
ओए
Almost what you might call a...
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Barcelona have lost possession. Michael Friedrich now.
Friedrich.
Throw in forthcoming for Barca. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Polish. Kudela. It's with Masopust. An attack full of promise. Swift ball into the area.
Nice.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Ibrahim Traore. Options in the centre.
He must
finish. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Defender
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Onayinka. Nikolai Stanciu. Vidal.
Yes, कसरी मिस गर्न सक्छ भने
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. It's with Shevchik. Gliding through the gears. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. On the ball, Shevchik. Traore. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Not a good pass. Well, you've got to say, splendid save from the keeper, danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
Punched away. Tomasz Holish. This looks promising. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. This is Neymar. And he's made headway. It's got to be. Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Gets his glove on it. Fruitful-looking attack. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, speculative. Worth an effort. 2 goals down, why not?
Well, the pass not finding its target. Onayinka. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And the referee says corner kick. Corner kick played in. Oh, he's given us away. And he favours the inside route. Simple stop.
They sabe fall the body. सीधे एक गोले दी दे यार.
Will the referee let the matter rest there? The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
And the keeper would have been disappointed had he not dealt with it. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Clearance,
half-hearted. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Traore. Well, that is how to play advantage. Well kept out. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Wasteful again in possession.
He's going to goal.
Can't miss, surely. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there, and you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Dembele. Now Griezmann. Vidal. Now Griezmann.
अलिकति यार तर
Suarez. In full control of the ball here. Suarez! Just a bit too
हजुर
with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know.
दिख गया